Welcome back, dear viewers. You're still watching Nile Cruise on Nile TV, and from Emmanuel Palace, dear viewers, we bring you this very different episode of Nile Cruise. And dear viewers, of course, Egypt, with its youthful population, stands at a critical juncture where the potential of its young workforce can be, of course, dear viewers, driven by the economic growth and development. However, of course, bridging the gap between education and employment remains a significant challenge. To address this, it is essential to understand, the viewers, the multifaceted barriers and opportunities that exist within the current labor market landscape. And in this, dear viewers, context, we have with us a very special guest. We have our prominent guest, Mohamed Mukhtar Darwish, management and human resources consultant, who will be telling us more about this topic, dear viewers. A very good day, sir, and it's a pleasure to have you in today's episode of Nile Cruise.
Really appreciate to be members and to be joined the programs. The thing is that it's not easy to find a job, and there is a gap between, the education, the high and diplomatic education, to join the needs of the work. To get a job, you should, for every employee, understand what is the need for the jobs. Get the key. The key is understanding basic of English, the little bit get experience, a little bit also in computer knowledge to join good jobs. Refers to that, it should be understanding or working in himself since he's starting to join the university until the end of it. So if you don't have a training, so you don't have a little bit of experience to join it, you're not able to join the market.
Perfect. So, sir, after developing education system, do you think that the gaps that hinder youth employability were reduced?
Yeah, there are the gaps that, especially for, also focus on training, focus on understanding the needs of the jobs. There is several type of jobs needs to be joined, but don't have the employment, because the employment don't have, to start up to join jobs. So we need to work on, understanding the diplomatic. To have workshops, more trainings, more activities to be join the market, and to have a suitable jobs, not just working studies and then to get jobs without knowledge and experience.
Okay, sir. At the beginning of this interview, we were discussing the comparing employment here in Egypt as a whole to the employment globally. Do you think that globally the employment is much better than in Egypt? But I see from my own perspective that unemployment has become a global problem that's facing every country all around the world, not only Egypt.
Yeah, it's become global.
But what I see or what I read that Egypt is working on, we're opening many, President Fattah al-Sisi, of course, is opening many opportunities in many directions, and he's moving on and he's working hard on youth to enhance employment here in Egypt in every means, through, of course, the different projects that are inaugurated, initiatives that are made. They are all through youth nowadays. On top of all is nowadays, of course, the construction of Sinai and North Sinai.
Yes, there is the government and the president is working on a huge project, and the market become global, not become like is internal like before. So I need to give advice. This is not way again to working in a government like before. Everybody from the youth looking to have a suitable job. Says need to be 2 o'clock in a PM in his home. No, it's become different. The market become globally. Globally, you should be working on yourself to prepare yourself well to join and indicate in the market. To join that, to find yourself, you should be a brand. Make yourself a brand. How to make yourself a brand? By training, by exercising. If I just finished my education, I don't need to put myself, hiring, high salary. Just join the market. Then work on yourself. by upgrading yourself. Understand, to working now there is a triangle. I mean, it's a 4 HD triangle. First education, then training, then understanding safety and quality needs and computer skills. If you that get this common factor, you're able to join the market. If now, you will be away, or you should be just join a normal jobs. Then working yourself by upgrading yourself, then you will be in the global.
Perfect, sir. Sir, how do you assess the improvement of vocational and technical education, and were they both able to meet the demands of labor markets?
The technical and educations need more, like as I mentioned before, workshops. Need to be have, like before, there was a project with Germany school, Mubarak School it was. We need something like that. And there is also for Gabur Group, it's not Taiwan advertising, but it's a huge company making technical educations. So if we join, مثلا, for example, a car or a maintenance for vehicles or cars, he should be working behind his studies to be got his workshop to see what he will do. If he is understanding that and joining that, it will be easy to get a jobs and to be easy to upgrade our technical education. And now it become need, Europe now is need more service team dedicated to several jobs, which is becoming nursing, becoming maintenance, becoming also in several type of service. So we need to pushing over technical education and to not just be study. It's not to be fact, I mean to do, to see. I mean, for example, if a technical education related to oil and gas, it should be go to site. Nursing, it should be go to hospital and see what's his jobs there. So that what the marketing need, and that's what is the coming futures need. So we need to point to focus on that, and I found the government is working more, but this type of talent little bit for the peoples need to work on themselves to pushing and moving over for that.
Perfect, sir. Sir, what role do activities or extra activities play in developing the employability of youth?
The ability he should be working in himself, reference to different types, like there is in HD in a human in HD in human the development. He should be working himself on several things, like joining to be one of the teamwork, working on pressures. I mean, also able to learn, able to upgrading himself to put himself in the market. And very important to make a brand for himself. What on me is to be different than other. What I get from skills, what I get from experience or knowledge, and if I don't have much experience, I should be working on it to get it. To be on, I mean, focus, or to be a brand, or to be on a mirror. And I believe, reference to my traveling abroad more than 22 countries, everyone is an ambassador for his company. Whatever his small jobs, ambassador. I'm ambassador.
Ambassador of your company in your country.
Yeah, in your country, yes, exactly. So I should be working well on that for myself. So I should show my country, my experience. And bit by bit, when we're building anything, is become from the first floor, not the higher floor. So
if you start from the first floor and you build the 12th, so you reach
yes.
You reach, of course, the maximum, and you reach
yes,
the best.
exactly.
But of course, maintaining when you reach the best level or the best qualification, you have to maintain this, and maintaining is more even difficult than reaching.
Yeah, and don't take from other copy and paste. This is not. I mean, for example, you are.
Copy and paste is failure, sir.
Yeah. Yes, it's become a fake. All right, don't be a fake.
More than fake, it's failure.
Yeah, and we're falling down. If not today, we'll be tomorrow. We're not being.
No, you fall right away today, sir. With our digital platforms, with social media, with of course Facebook, with Instagram, with Twitter. You fall right away. Yeah, you do what you do, and then.
And this is an issue, and this is also most of the people and the youth looking for that, looking for easy come, easy go.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is will be down.
Yes.
I believe it will be down. I'm Egyptian, I'm learning Japanese, French people, and this is hard to gain from us, and even most best hard to Germany people
Sir,
to
it's
learn and
very
teaching them.
exactly. It's very important from here to tell and acknowledge people or those that want to learn today, the youth that want to work on themselves, that a language is one of the most important
Yes, sure.
aspects of their existence in this society to be something one day. Because languages is more even important than education. I'm not denying education here, but I remember a long time ago my father used to always tell me, Rana, learn 7 languages and I don't want you to go to a university. He was joking, of course, but what he wanted to point
Yes, him right.
to
He's
was
right.
learn 7 languages and you're on top of all.
He's right. Of sure, he's right. God save him for you, and
He passed away, it's okay.
God forgive him.
But he used to teach us well, and this
Yes,
is what we
sure, sure.
we as parents today have to teach our children.
Yes.
The language, language is very
It's important, Kisa.
Reading is very important.
Yes.
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Being into knowledge,
Yeah,
intellectual
yeah.
is very important.
Yeah.
So let's move on as we were talking about the digital platforms. So a very important question here is digital literacy, and of course IT skills are being integrated into the curriculum. No better prepare student to better prepare students to modern jobs markets. Your say.
Yes, of course. IT is very important to know the knowledge and what is the media is needs. One of the skills you needed to put yourself, and then reference to Lama Consulting, and mainly monthly at least. I'm a one of the members of the meeting regarding to hiring in several projects and companies. There is several jobs, but we need the good peoples.
Okay, so put into consideration here as we talk that of course IT and digital
Digital marketing,
platforms, which of
yeah.
course, even when you're discussing media, we have to mention that we're moving into the digital media.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
We've already started moving into digital media because there's no time, as it's so fast nowadays, there's no time for TV and watching TV and
Most of the use is working with that, not more than TVs and shows and something like that. They mainly depend on media and platform, right? And so that's why them missing the contents. Give them the good contents.
the content is very important.
Yes, yes. You become now looking for a jobs. For example, whatever you are technical jobs or you are need to hiring in a company. What you do daily? Did you pass your CV in the global market? I need to get a questions for everybody looking for jobs or need to upgrade his jobs, wherever he's creating career or shifting career. Did you? How did you know how this the big platforms for hiring and recruiting in Middle East and Gulf area? Did you put your CV on it, or you just show on TikTok?
You mean, sir, of course, the apps that we have now today on Instagram and Facebook, the apps that we have
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah. We
mobile
have several apps,
where
but
we apply
yeah,
for
of
jobs.
course.
I don't want to mention
But
names because
but
I
there
don't know whether
is
it's
several
right.
big websites.
Yeah.
If I'm now need to
So
attack.
this is, sir, this is the platforms that you're teaching or you're telling the youth to work on digitally, to work hard to get jobs
Yes.
and be employed.
Yes.
And they're very successful, and the
Yeah,
people review
yeah, yeah.
them.
Like when I mentioned my interview today in make myself as a brand. Did I make myself in a brand, market myself or not? Did I get at least 2 or 3 years of experience? Did I using this platform and apps to put myself on it? All right. Did I using TikTok as to show the people my experience and my knowledge? Yes, if you do that, you will become. If not today, you will be tomorrow. But trust in yourself and work in yourself and try to be gravitate the market and know what's the people know and needs and working in that to give them your experience and your knowledge.
Perfect, sir. Sir, from here as we talk, what from your own perspective are the professional places where the youth should target to learn more about digital and IT, which is very important nowadays. And of course, without laptops, iPads, and without, of course, mobile phones, with smartphones, life stands still. So, do you know professional places where these youths can go and get trained over?
Yes, yes, of course.
Where are these places?
Ministry of Communications had to development and communicate and join several type of huge company abroad. And the president in last 2 weeks is mentioned there is a salary more than 20,000 and 30,000 per month
If
for
you
this
sit at
team.
home and work hard.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah. Put
yes,
yourself in it and
that's
register it.
fantastic, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yes,
you will not
but
pay.
sir, I just want to ask you, where can these youth learn to do this? What the president mentioned.
The place is the Minister of Communication to be registered then for one of the training programs and add at the time, and then we'll select them, try to select, and after you do the applications and write it, then we'll communicate.
So you mean to say I go to the Ministry of Communication?
No, I mean the website of them.
Oh,
there is a website
and then
and
you...
registered, all right. Select the type of training program you need, reference to your educate, and at maximum they will not need to pay, all right. So and then maximum, or maybe in 6 months you will become on the way of IT programming or IT networks.
So this
If
is
you
through
able-
Ministry of Communication to all the youth, well, everyone, and it's not, we don't stand, it's where youth stand. Let's discuss all categories that really want to learn. It's never too late, and it's always open for anybody that wants to learn to learn.
Of course,
So,
because the IT is very expensive. So that's why I'm advising them to go the Ministry of Communication little bit. Less. They will not need to pay. And if you able and you would like to gain a time, there's different time of training. Just say I will not able to mention the names because it will be advertising or some things. So there is a big name related to the training. If you're able to pay, you should be registered on them, and maximum in 1 year you will become your life is different.
perfect, sir. Sir, what role should private sector companies play in the training and development of youth? Not to mention that from my own knowledge, private sectors need really educated calibers, and that they don't intend to learn anybody.
Yes.
You're good, you're excellent, I'll take you. You're not good,
Yes.
go home, sit home.
the-
So this is the logo and this is the slogan of private sectors. Dislike, of course, governmental organizations, the way we
course,
work
sure,
in,
sure.
where they take you, teach you, and you start small
And
and
even
you,
the government
grow
now.
bigger.
And even the government, no way to teach. That's why I'm advising.
Maybe it's today. I'm discussing when I was enrolled in Nile
Now
International.
you be ready. If I am a soldier, don't get able to have to shoot, I will not be in. So
Then
now,
you're not a soldier if you don't know how to shoot.
yeah, this is it. So I found myself, like I tell you, I monthly, at least 3 or 3 meeting agenda to hiring and recruiting. تمام. And there is no, we don't find the suitable people. For example, how come? Accounting don't know and the accounting needs.
Okay, sir, perfect. What are the main challenges that face the youth in transitioning from education to employment?
We could say the preparing time.
Preparing time.
But, if you are planning well, you should be planning from the first year you join the university. In the summer. What you will do in the summer? Plan for yourself to train, all right? Basic languages, then IT knowledge, office from A to Z. Then what else? How to marketing, how to put myself in the market, how to access. All right. So, for example, to join an oil and gas is very huge, and to get jobs in oil and gas. I working in oil and gas and traveling abroad and working in a huge project in Egypt and Gulf area and water treatment, a power station plant. By using why? Know the knowledge, know what this market need, know what the gaps on myself, what I'm down in. So I'm trying to work in it to find a jobs. Then if I'm now in the company, I will go.
It's very perfect what you said, and if we're touching different careers in our community, you said oil and gas, we have still political careers such as the United Nations, such as the foreign affairs. So these are different aspects, and these are different targets. But each caliber is
I need
studies on.
preparing. It needs preparing one to join them. I will not learn you. You should
I
have
will
the
not
basics.
teach you.
Yeah, I will not. Sorry, I will not teach you. Yeah, I need somebody is ready. If you are ready, you are welcome to join. And for example, I'm having 3 PhD. If I and work in 22 countries abroad. If I'm don't be in the media, I will not. Nobody will know me. Right? Yes, I wasn't in the Gulf. I have a good places, but I prefer my country.
Of course, we all prefer our country, sir.
Really, whatever we have, we stop in and stuck sometimes, but it's our country.
Our prominent guest, I can't thank you enough for your informative knowledge. Thank you very much for adding information to our program today. Thank you very much for targeting our youths in our country and working on them hard from here, from our media platforms. And we wish that, of course, all governmental organizations stand by our sides always to enhance our youths and become, of course, from a developing country to one of the very developed countries, which will happen soon.
Thank you, and I appreciated you. And I believe and advise every one of the youth, you will be. Trust in yourself, work on yourself, and one day you will be on, inshallah.
Thank you so
All
much.
great, appreciate it. Thank you.
Stay viewers, stay tuned. I'll be back again. Don't go away.